Avery Bradley. Down to 7. At 5. At 4. Curry jumper. Up and out. Long rebound. Steph. No timeout with 6. At 5. Curry for the lead.
Using it. Steph walking it up. Green comes to set the back pick. Curry for the win.
They do have a timeout. Decide not to use it. Curry way downtown. Bang! Bang! Oh, what a shot from Curry!
There's no doubt Steph Curry will come down to be one of the best shooters of all time. His iconic 30 to 40 feet jump shots to step-back mid-range jump shots. Steph Curry becomes one of the hardest players to guard in the league right now. So what's so special about Steph Curry? What's so unique about his ability to shoot three-point shots?
Steph Curry is special because he revolutionized the game, eventually making the game his own game.
He completely changed how every team plays basketball. He completely changed how positions are played. He made centers not as valuable as you think.
So I think his hard work translates to what he could do on the court. Like you see his little warm-ups of his his 2 dribbles, his unorthodox, shots before the game, his half-court shots just for fun, and sometimes it goes in. So I feel like he's a good player.
Half-court, you can shoot from anywhere. The best shooter ever. He's almost catching up to Reggie Miller.
So for Steph Curry to have leadership to bring other people up is also a good factor. He's not exactly like LeBron James, but LeBron James is also not like Steph Curry as well. So greatness is also in its own lane.
There is a time in every NBA player's career where they experience a career low. It's hard to think that NBA superstar players ever had a career low because of the weight of their success today. It's even more odd to imagine that the infamous Steph Curry experienced a career low in college. If you ask most Golden State Warriors or Steph Curry fans, you come to realize they actually unaware that he scored 0 points in a game while playing for Davidson Wildcats.
Career low. I would think that he's always been able to hit a shot. I don't think he went a game without scoring. I think ever since he was little, he was just someone that could just put up the shot, especially if his dad was teaching how to shoot. I feel like there would be no game where he'd have 0 points, because as a shooter you shoot and maybe 1 out of 10 tries you'll get 1 in. So I feel like Curry would never have a bad game.
He scored in 1 game.
Stephen Curry, the darling of college hoops, was held scoreless last night by a coach who seemed more interested in stopping Curry than beating Davidson. After double and triple teaming Curry the entire game and holding him to 3 errant shots, Loyola coach Jimmy Patsos said, quote, "Anybody else ever hold him scoreless? I'm a history major. Are they going to remember that we held him scoreless or we lost by 30? Close quote. Tone, what are you going to be more impressed by?
Jimmy Patsos is a friend.
Jimmy Patsos devised the best defense strategy to stop him from scoring every point. He used this weird scheme called triangle and 2 defense. This meant that they double-teamed Steph Curry the entire game. The game was a 4-on-3 advantage, making Loyola players outnumbered. Similar to what you call a power play in hockey. When under a penalty, a player is benched, giving the other players a better advantage of scoring a goal. In Steph Curry's case, there was no actual penalty, as he decided on his own to give his team a better advantage by having 2 players on the opposing team guard him.
To me, more than ever, he's a candidate for College Player of the Year because he's about winning with his team.
Yes.
And as much as I like Jimmy, this was a flawed and I think very self-serving strategy.
A nation's leading scorer typically means scoring would be an obvious absolute must during a game. However, this was not the case during the game between Davidson College and Loyola University for Steph Curry. Noticing what Patsos' strategy was during the game, Curry decided to let his coach know that he would stand in the corner for the game. Keeping the 2 players guarding him as far away from his team as possible was so he can help his team defeat Loyola. This game was Steph Curry's career low. A game with 0 points and 3 assists can easily affect one's season average and draft value. However, Curry's intentions were far greater than his own. He did it for the team. Davidson Wildcats eventually beat the Loyola Greyhounds by 30 points. The final score was 78-48. Jimmy Patsos, also reflecting on the game, said, "He shook our hands afterward. I became a bigger fan of his after that. He never broke, especially after they were up 20, and most guys would be itching to score points. We tried to get in his head, and instead, he got in ours."
He's not the best player in the Warriors, but he's the most valuable. If you watch them play, when he's not in the court, the record is not even close to what they are when he's on the court. As great as Durant.
Golden State Warriors are 21-20 without Curry since signing of Kevin Durant. They are 25-9 when Kevin Durant sits out due to injury and Curry is on the court. The ongoing dilemma is that whose team should it really labeled as, Durant or Curry? There's no doubt, however, that Curry's chemistry with the team and ability to deliver the ball to teammates led him to be the captain of the Warriors. Not only has he become the back-to-back NBA's MVP of the year, Curry was willing to sacrifice points, minutes, or even fame just to win championships. For instance, celebrating with Klay Thompson, who breaks Steph Curry's for the most three-pointers in a game record, to Kevin Durant's NBA's Finals MVP. Curry's altruistic attitude allowed other players to shine as well. Finally, with all things considered, Steph Curry's 0-point game was in fact where his leadership first emerged. It is the same leadership that led him to 3 NBA championships.
And how I can help, my team win a championship, that's all that matters to me. KD's been amazing these last 2 years, especially in the finals, and so deserving of back-to-back finals MVPs, and I'm gonna be his biggest fan in there with what he's able to do. And I think the biggest thing we appreciate in the locker room is, again, what everybody brings to the table, and that we kind of unlock the greatness out of each other, man.